welcome back to Journey to Med. My name is Liddy and today I'm going to be talking to you about things I wish I knew before my Ucat. So starting with the first thing I wish I knew. I wish I knew not to compare myself to other people, whether that be other candidates, your classmates, or even people on social media. Guys, it's super important to just stay in your own lane, focus on you and avoid any distractions or noise. Figure out a method that works for you. Create a timetable for Ucat preparation that works for you and your lifestyle. Book a Ucat date that is suitable for you. Don't be swayed by Ucat myths and all the noise that you're hearing. The Ucat period of time can be so challenging, so it's so important to make sure that with all the decisions you're making, you are 100% comfortable with it and you're not doing it based on external factors that are not relevant to your life. The second thing I wish I knew was that it is actually normal to struggle with the Ucat at the beginning and to find it a bit overwhelming. I used to be so stressed out when I first started my Ucat prep because it was a format I have never seen in my life. I was so unfamiliar with it and I don't know, it just seemed like I could never ever wrap my head around it in time for my exam. But guys, I promise you this feeling is normal. Just because no one is saying it verbally, like your classmates might not say it out loud, your friends might not say it out loud, but you are all in the same boat. If you take a step back and you really analyze the situation, this is a new format, a new different type of exam that you have probably never sat before. It only makes sense for you to be a bit confused, for you to be a bit when it first comes to starting your prep. That's the whole point of Ucat preparation. It gives you that period of time to get customized to the exam, to the different formats, and to formulate those skills you need to get the best score possible. Try your best not to feel so overwhelmed at the beginning when you don't know what is going on. I'm pretty sure that's a normal feeling. So guys, before I move on to my next point, if you're enjoying this video so far, hit that red button down below and subscribe to Journey to Med. The next thing that I wish I knew was just comprehending that different sections of the Ucat require you to work on different skills, and it might even require a different form of preparation. I had my strengths, I had my weaknesses with the different sections, and I think I took too long to realize, oh crap, like this area I really need to work on it individually. I need to put extra work in this section compared to that section. And I think with the Ucat it's so important to prioritize during your preparation. Of course, work on every single section, but some sections will require more attention than another section. And one thing that can help with this is Medify. I am their #1 fan because they truly saved my Ucat, so I am super excited to be working with them on this video. Medify is an amazing website that has resources to help you throughout the whole application process. The Ucat resource on Medify has a learn section that has video tutorials on literally everything you will ever have to know about the Ucat. These video tutorials are so important to orientate you around what exactly the Ucat is, and I think it's so helpful to help you start in the right direction. There is also the practice section which has thousands of questions, timed, untimed, it has it all. After you answer a question, you get to mark it and see exactly why you got that question wrong. This is actually one of my favorite things about Medify, and it's one of the things that definitely helped me to achieve an adequate score for medical school, because you can't really make true progression if you don't know exactly what you need to work on and how you need to improve it. There is also a brand new section called the train section that trains you to spot key information in chunks of text. This will allow you to build up that skill of quickly spotting answers, and it will put you in the best position possible for verbal reasoning. Verbal reasoning is honestly the problem section for a lot of us. I think it's amazing that there's a particular section dedicated to optimizing your verbal reasoning score. And we can't forget about the stimulate section, which allows you to do mini mocks and also full mock. You can practice these in exam conditions and replicate the actual day. Guys, Medify did not come to play. It is a paid resource and the price differs according to how long you want to practice. I definitely think that it's worth the price because it truly encapsulates everything and anything you will ever need for the Ucat. I'm excited to tell you that there is a school nominated bursary that you can apply for through your school. There is also a school group discount code that you can also check out. Hit the link in the description box down below and go check out Medify for yourself. This brings me on to the next thing I wish I knew, which was to use resources that you genuinely find useful. Some people fall into the trap of thinking that the more expensive a resource is, the more high quality it is, or the more beneficial it will be for them. It's so important to be wary of extortionate prices and of resources that just won't work for you and your method of learning. Last year, I had a bunch of aspiring medics messaging me and telling me how they were getting pressured to pay extortionate prices for courses, and they were being told that if they don't purchase a certain course, they will not pass their Ucat. You just have to be wary of these things, because a website that's there to help you wouldn't threaten or pressure you. It is up to you what you choose to invest your money in and which resource you choose to use for your Ucat. But I do think it's so important to be wise and be responsible with what you're spending money on. Just because something is ridiculously expensive doesn't make it high quality. Just because something is free or cheap doesn't make it high quality either. Don't fall into a trap of spending money on something that isn't worth it, or wasting your time on something that isn't worth it. And guys, the last thing I wish I knew was that everything is going to be fine. I know that you hear this all the time. I'm not just saying it just to say it. I am someone, when I first started my Ucat prep, I did not believe everything was going to be fine. I spent every day practicing and also thinking of the worst case scenario, and also putting so much stress on myself, so much pressure on myself. Whether you do amazing in your Ucat, well done to you, or whether the Ucat doesn't go exactly how you wanted it to go, there are different stages of the application process that medical schools take into consideration. So don't put so much stress on the Ucat. You need to have that self-belief and that faith that things will go okay. And if things don't go according to plan, remember that the medical school application process doesn't just consist of the Ucat. Prepare for it as well as you can, but I always say, do not sacrifice your mental and physical well-being in the name of the Ucat. It just isn't worth it. If you're like me and you plan to sit your Ucat in summer, remember guys, it's still a summer holidays. I know a lot of you are going to be in the library 24/7 preparing for Ucat, but if you get burnt out, it will actually be counterproductive. So make sure that you're giving yourselves adequate breaks. I really hope that you found this video useful and you're even able to take 1 or 2 things away from it. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. All right, testing 1 2 3. Cool, finally ready to start. I was meant to start filming 1 hour ago. Lol.